Mahila, real quick, bring back the spirit. Right here, I got on my gray Paul Walker and got on my gray pants. When I was in Pergamus, um, I wrote down on this scrap piece of paper that I had with the little pen that is basically just the interior of the pen. The black that you see there. Um, without any more of a rounded grip that's wider. I wrote down that Jeremiah 50 and 51 meant the hammer of the earth is the navy of America, and that I learned from the Groxton that they were going to attack whoever it was, the 10 horns or 17 possible characters. Um, that they were going to attack the whore of Babylon, and that to prepare, just believe in Jesus by grace and mercy. And I gave the paper like this. I gave it to a guy who is on his rec time. Or actually, it was my rec time. I gave it to him, slipped it through the door, um, which is, you can kind of do that. And he was in there kind of in an outfit like this, big sleeved, long short sleeves. Older guy, kind of a little bit heavier and like normal height, probably a little under 6 foot, and kind of some beard and kind of looking like a stockier, more Wolverine-ish Santa Claus, and really nice old man. And I gave it to him, and he came to me when he was on his wreck. He came over to my cell. I was in the corner, and he was in the opposite corner. And he said, "I like that piece that you gave me." He said, "I like that work that you gave me." And I was more hype. I was like, well, yeah. I mean, we're getting ready, or it could be any time, and I was hype off the whole thinking I'm anti-pass. And he was more calm. He was like, "Yeah, I like that." And he had a few tats that I think might have even been military, and he was in there for a long time. And he told me that his granddaughter watches the cartoons of Clone Wars on Disney Channel and Disney Channel. And we were kind of talking about that because that was on TV, and he put it on that, and he was like, "I like that," and um, so anyway, I just wanted to relate that story, because even if you think it's garbage, what you have written, or even if you messed it up, me and Mr. Tackpans make mistakes sometimes on the papers and the stories and the numbers, and especially me with the bigger numbers, the longer um, digits that I might mess it up or whatever, and we both can make mistakes in the pattern, but there's a reason that mistake is made, and I think that's what God is trying to show with passages in the Bible like Revelation 17 and Revelation 12, and how it says that God will attack like a lion, a bear, and a leopard, and then that's in Revelation 13 that the dragon gave power to that humanoid beast, is what it appears to be, that it's a combination of those. And Jeremiah 50 and 51, that they go out, they become in the fatness, and that they leave, kind of like 2x2 arc style, but leave the country. I I do believe that um, I like that they're they're testing in the mistakes, and that it's not really a mistake. It's written in a spirit, and it's a certain spirit that writes it that way, almost spelling it like a spell. And that it's not a mistake, it's that God is in the situational aspect of it. And that's why I say it depends on the prophets as well, who he's communicating to, how he would communicate with them to write or to record the story. And that he's in the Dune sense. I don't really like Dune. I'll be honest with you, I don't. I'm more of a Star Wars type person. I don't really like the baldness and the gross stuff, but like that Dune had it right that like when they talk about the biblical prophets and they're like, we haven't seen a prophet like that in years. That's how it is galactically. It's not like, well, America's gonna build up and we're gonna build a spaceship and we're all gonna go in the galaxy. Like, it's not gonna be like that. Like, there's a heaven. Like, there's real rewards, and like God will have to judge like what he sees fit or what he doesn't see fit, like mind, body, spirit, the whole thing, like the way that everything is opposites, like he's going to judge. Like, people killed Jesus, like don't try to blame God for Jesus's death. That's not what it is. Like, God loves us. He loves you. Like, he's not evil. He defeats the evil. Like, it's like the doom mindset. Like, he defeats the doom in the smoke. That doom that you feel that something isn't right, that Morpheus talks of. They're like, something's not right. Like, it doesn't feel right. Like, the Office Space mentality, the how Anderson got out of the Office Space and was in the Matrix and then even could control the machines. Like, think about that, how he controlled the machines, but like there was still so much evil. The world was desolate at that point, and he had telekinesis in a desolation world that could never be rebuilt ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's God, man. Like, that's like God works within the chaos. Like, he's our savior. Like, he'll do anything for us. Like, he was created and there was already evil. He vanquished all of it. Like, it's still being done for us. Like, he knew when he created, like, there would be like darkness. Like, he knew that like one came with the other. If you want to say Isaiah 45, like one was with the other. Like, it wasn't like he's like, well, I'll create evil. Nah, man, it's not like that. Like, God would not do that, man. Like, he's like the berserker warrior. Like, he's like a Wolverine within the chaos of the battle, like Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York. Like, he's like got a cape though, and it's like he's like maneuvering through like it's like collateral. Like, He's got a plan. Like he's got a list. Like Psalm 87. Like he's got all of his action figures like ready to go. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's got it ready. And he's not battling Liam Neeson. That's not who he's battling, man. He's battling like some real Diblath stuff, like some real like doom that defeats the spirit. That is the realness of Isaiah 51 and 50. Like they grind you into the ground, that make you nothing. Desolations. More than just, well, you know, they had just eaten something and then they said what they ate, like like the spiritually, like it worked out, the events of their day, then they said their next thing and it made sense in synchronicity, like, and it was against me and it hurt my feelings. Yeah, like that's that that's the that's the residue. Like I'm talking about like some deep hurt, like people that like it's twisted, like and they have no love in their hearts. Like I'm talking about that. Like he defeats that, man. Like more than just like the Joker is crazy, or like Liam Neeson is Catholic, or like Samuel L. Jackson said too much in Deep Blue Sea. Nah, man, like he's defeating that real evil. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. I did a flush tonight, and you know, kind of what I showed was like how the evil was kind of like judging. That's kind of what I show in the film. Like the evil judges like for God, kind of. That's what I showed, and I made it evil, and then I judged the evil too in the film. And like I made it like that, but like really, like it's the like I believe that it's the prophets. If there's gonna be a humanoid, like bare-legged and leopard body and lion-headed person, like God wouldn't leave that to the devil. Like the dragon would look, the way I see it, the dragon would have to give them the power so that like he looks okay. Like he looks like he knows what's up. And that's why he's so furious when he gets cast out. Because it's like, now I gotta promote like who's ready for God. Like he's doing it like that. Like God uses him. Like God owns him the whole time. And if you want to take it one step further, God even takes a remnant of Satan and pulls it out of that dragon and says, "This I'll keep, and it'll be in my left hand, and it forever." But like the rest of that dragon that's pure evil, the essence is going to hell, and it's going to fry, and you, the residue, is going to look upon yourself and know that that was evil. Like, and you're going to be the boatman or something. Like, there's all these tasks, like the boatman could be that he gets people out of hell or something. Like there's a reason he's doing that. It's not like he's the Arkman, and like there's no point to it. Like it would be that like there's suffering, and then it ends. Or it just means the second boatman means that he gets people out of the great tribulation, the oil, and that's it. And there is a real lake of fire, and it's for eternity. No questions asked, no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay. We went over a lot of this in the new heaven, new earth that I saw in the visions. And it's hard stuff to talk about. I'm fully aware that, the understanding is that when you go to hell, there's no way out. It's forever. I want to go to heaven. I believe in Jesus by grace and mercy. It's not by any it's not by any works. Okay? It's just not. And, if there is a wedding feast where, the boatman would be there, like it would be that he had wisdom to understand his task. It would not be that, like, well, he killed everyone in the fifth age. Like, he's naked. Like, get him out of here. Get